going on, guys? So today's gonna be kind of like a short video. I really don't got too much to do with the TC since I'm not working on the headlights. I'm still waiting on Jason to get back to me and like plan when to do it. So for now I'm just gonna be doing the headers that came in a little bit ago because there's so many air leaks in the headers that I have now, and it's very cheap. I think it was like 100 and some bucks. This one was like 200 and something, but the welds look pretty good. I can show you. So everywhere that's welded, it's welded all the way around as it should be. But the other headers that I have on now aren't like that. There's like a lot of, I guess there's like a lot of tack welds instead of, you know, full all around welds, which these are better. And I shouldn't have any problems with the air leak. The only issue that I have with these new headers is my fat ass bent this shit. Bent the gasket. I'm gonna see if it still works, and if not, I'll probably just use the other one, which is probably not recommended, but I fucked this shit up. Took a little of custom work, not too much, but just a little bit, because the headers didn't fit in properly. So you either go on one side and not fit all the way in the other. So I had to widen or open up more of the hole so it can fit. It was like a tight fit. I had to push in it just a little bit. I don't want to mess up the threads, but I made it just big enough. And then they didn't give me any hardware to use, so I had to go to AutoZone and do some fucking junky shit. But I got it to work. I mean, it's pretty flush in there. I got the gasket in there, using the gasket they gave me, even though my fat ass bent it. Let's check it out. I don't know if that's normal though, if it's smoking like that much. But it does stink. So here's old headers, as you can see. They're not welded all the way around. It's like mini tack welds around. There's like a lot of air leaking through. And they did a decent job when they brought it to one pipe. But it's mainly this area, and I can hear while I'm driving. It was pretty annoying. Ooh, that popped though. So the install should have been easy, but having to like make the hole bigger to fit inside, like I guess the fitting of where the headers would go, and then not being supplied the hardware. So I had to go on my other car and pick up, well, bring the headers inside AutoZone too, to even get to see if anything fits. But that was kind of annoying. I finally got the RX-8 running again. Well, not running, but up and going again, because like it needed brakes rotors bad. And of course that didn't go as planned either. So the rotors that I ordered are like slotted and drilled, but the fronts were too big, so I couldn't put the caliper back on, and it just wouldn't fit. It's pretty annoying. So I had to use the old like crusty dusty rotors in the front, and the backs fit, they're fine. So I'm gonna get new rotors and have someone else install that shit, because I'm tired of messing with the RX-8 brakes and rotors, because that was one of the most annoying jobs I had to do on that car, besides finding out why it was overheating at first. When after like a few months of having it, I had to change the radiator, a lot of the hoses, change out the thermostat, and I bought Mishimoto fans I had to install and wire up. For the rear brakes, you had to twist in the piston to reset the caliper, and it was just so stiff, and it was really annoying, and it just took a lot of like trying to figure out how to reset it with like the easiest way possible. And my hands are like very sore because it was like very stiff. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my car, maybe it's just my luck. I don't know if it's like a common thing, but I hated doing the rear brakes, bro. I hate it with a passion. Never again am I doing the brakes on the RX-8. The fronts were easy, all you need to do is push in, but I don't know why they made the backs twist. Why didn't they just make all of them just to push in? Maybe there's some physics behind it, but I hated it. Okay, so it took me about 5 hours to do brakes and rotors. 5 hours. I got sidetracked. The headers was supposed to be easy. I had to do my own thing to it, but it wasn't too bad if I actually was supplied all the hardware, and then if it actually fit perfectly. Otherwise it would have been smooth, but it just took longer than I expected. So hopefully I'll do the headlights pretty soon with Jason, Bearded Panda Fab. So that's all I really have for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and man, I don't want to be a mechanic.